Okay, guys. Hey, welcome to our Healthy for Life rapid fire team call tonight. I'm so glad that you guys are on the call tonight. We have a great lineup for you. A lot of the leaders on our call are going to be talking tonight about product launches, which, hey, let's face it, we have some really exciting stuff coming out soon. So we want to make sure that we know the best way to help as many people as we can with that. So before we get into that, we have a couple housekeeping things we want to take care of really quickly. First things first, just a reminder that the July team challenge is going for no. And the cool thing about this challenge is that you have to get 100 no's before you can be entered in the drawing, which the drawing for this month is your own tank design from our tank line that we have, our tank and t-shirts, and $100 cash. So it's kind of a nice little incentive, kind of exciting. And I want to also use, I bumped the thread tonight, so you guys will see it in the team page, but I want to use that go for no, like the keep calm and go for no picture for the same reason we did last month. And what I mean by that is we were really good at sharing our stories about all the different people that we were helping. Like every time we got Success Club points, we were sharing stories about who that person was. And it was really cool. I don't know if you guys went through and read it, but like all the different kinds of people we were helping and all their stories, I think it was super, super motivating. So I want you guys to totally do that again. Use that page, use that thread to post your Success Club points while you're going for no at the same time, and share those stories because they're so motivating. And that's a great segue into what's next for the call tonight. So last month we did share our stories of all the people we were helping for our Success Club challenge. The cool thing about that is that everyone that changed at least 3 lives or more through challenge packs got entered into a drawing to win either $50, $100, or $150. And I sat there tonight before this call and went through that thread and figured out all the people that were going to be entered into the drawing and read every single person's story that we helped over the last month. And let me tell you guys, like, you're amazing. Like, this team is so awesome. And the people that you guys helped last month, they are so lucky to have you as their coach, and I'm so excited that we got to share that with each other, and I'm so excited for us to do it again this month. So let's go ahead and discuss some of the logistics for this before I draw names, because I know that's what you guys are waiting for, and lots of great content after that. So we had, let me see here, we had over 30 people that were in the thread that did help change lives, and we had over 20 of those people change at least 3 lives or more. So congratulations, you guys, over 20 people that changed 3 lives or more. Awesome. I know that this month will totally blow last month out of the water because it's just what you guys do, but that is still at least 60 lives that we know that were changed last month just from our team, and that is an amazing thing, guys. Like, that's what we're here to do, and that's so exciting. So without further ado, I have a lovely assistant that's going to be helping me this evening by drawing names so that it's not, fixed or anything. So let me see if I can get his, yes, you. He just went like this, like him, like there's somebody else in the room. Nope, Siren doesn't know how to draw. Okay, so we have a lovely bowl here. So should we start out with the 50 or the 150?
It's your call, Chief.
Let's start out with the 50. We'll work our way up. So they're all mixed nice. Don't cheat. No, you gotta do it so they can see, so we know you're not fixing it. And you gotta share the name to the camera. All right, $50 goes to, who does it say? Amy Hartman.
Oh, it's backwards.
Yay, Amy! I know she's on the call. Her little one's on the call with her. Awesome. $50 goes to Miss Amy Hartman. Great work, Amy. You are on fire, girl.
You ready for the second one?
I'm ready. $100 is the next one up tonight. You're really thorough about this. Who's that one? Oh, Dawn! I know Dawn's on the call tonight too. Yay! Congratulations, Dawn. $100 goes to you, girl. Okay, the big one. $150. Did anybody pay you off ahead of time?
No. I've received no payment.
Any bribes?
Not for this.
All right, who's our winner? Oh, Heather Luke, awesome. Congratulations, Heather. I don't think she is on the call tonight. I know she's a recording listener. So awesome, Heather. Congratulations to Amy, Dawn, and Heather. Thank you guys so much for competing in that fun contest. Everybody likes an extra cash bonus. Plus, let's face it, if you're helping people, you're making a little bit of money doing it. So you're getting a nice income either way, which is awesome. So congratulations to our winners, and I'm excited. On our first call next month, we'll draw the winner for the next contest. And it's just a, just a fun way to get everybody moving and have some more fun while we change lives. So also tonight I wanted to talk about the Team Cup, the National Wake Up Call. If you did not listen to it, I absolutely encourage you to go back and listen to it because it was a great call from a 2-time Team Cup winner. If you don't know what the Team Cup is, your lovely Star Diamond Upline Jenna DeStefano posted the FAQ right in the team page. You didn't even have to go to the FAQ. Like, I posted it right in the team page. So you had all the details that you needed to know about what the Team Cup is, why it's important. And so go through the team page and click on that and actually comment on it. We have some things that we're looking for specifically based off of the National Wake Up Call, some requirements of like what your rank is and some things that explain who you are, so you guys can start forming teams. The opening for that I think is July 20th. I might be a little off on that, but to start registering, and I want to make sure that we get lots and lots of teams together, especially some of these new coaches. We want to make sure that everybody is getting on the Team Cup so that we can get lots of fun prizes. I don't know what they are yet, but I'm sure they're going to be awesome because Beachbody is just amazing at that. So Team Cup, make sure you're on a team. Okay, I think that's it for announcements. You guys, Summit's next week. Oh my goodness. How many people on this call by show of hands are going to be at Summit? Wow, lots of people on this call tonight. And for those of you that are not going to be at Summit, we are going to blow up your Facebooks next week. So you're going to feel like you're right there with us. So don't worry, we won't leave you hanging, okay? So, and also another thing for Summit, guys, as soon as Summit happens, they're going to announce next year's Summit. They're going to put it out there that it's going to sell out the same way that 25,000 people sold out last year while we were sitting in Vegas at the pool, literally all trying to sign up for next year. Well, this year. So focus on that. When that gets announced, jump on board. It doesn't matter, like whatever the introductory price is, do it. Put it on a credit card. I will teach you how to pay it off. Do it. Make that investment in yourself. It is absolutely something you want to be a part of. And you get to just hang out with us for a couple of days, and we're a pretty cool group. So I think you should at least even just sign up for that reason, if nothing else. So tonight on our call, I have to thank the lovely Emily Burns because she is going to take over moderating this call tonight for me after a long, stressful day. So I'm going to get us kicked off here, and then she's going to take over for me. So tonight our call is about product launches. And why is our call about product launches? Well, because as your leader, I have failed at teaching you guys great ways to launch products, and I don't like that, of course, because I want you guys to be awesome. So this call is going to break down step by step by step by step exactly what you want to do to launch a product successfully so that you can benefit and help as many people when we launch new products. Because let's face it, Beachbody launches new products like every 3 months, which is great for us, right? So we want to make sure that we're taking full advantage of helping as many people as we can with these new products. So tonight's call is going to be broken down between eight of the leaders on our team that are in our Diamond and Mastermind group, and they're going to share different topics off of a team call that Kendra Fletcher did. And it is a great call about product launches, and each one of them has a section to share with you tonight, and they're going to give you some great tips and tricks and all sorts of fun stuff. So you're definitely going to want a notepad for tonight's call. So if you don't have one, go get it. It's okay. We'll take a second. We'll let you do that if you need to because you're going to want to take notes for this call, and you'll probably want to go back and listen to the recording as well. So without further ado, I'm actually going to go ahead and kick off our first speaker. This is going to be the 7 principles to creating excitement, and these 7 speakers are going to cover each one of them. So our first speaker tonight is the fabulous and wonderful premier coach on our team, the wonderful Miss Caitlin Bear. So Caitlin, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, girl.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Thank you. My topic actually is building excitement for the actual product launch. So I'm actually really excited for Emily, I think, is at the end of the call going to kind of put everything together after we all kind of discuss our 7 principles. I do encourage you guys to watch the actual video that Kendra Fletcher did. This was the video that she did was when PIO launched last summit, I think it was. And she just did a really great job of explaining and giving us some awesome tips on how to go about launching new Beachbody products. So the principle that I was asked to talk about was creating a loyal, interested customer base when it comes to our products. So as you guys know, we have these amazing products that Beachbody offers, these workout programs, we have Shakeology, and our customer base is usually big fans of these products. They've themselves have had amazing results from these products. So we've, as a company, created a really good reputation by doing this. So Kendra talks about, and I'm sorry, I'm going back to my notes here, I apologize. She talks about creating a loyal customer base with your customers. And I think we've kind of already done that with many of our customers and coaches. They've developed this familiarity and we've created this great reputation as a company with all of these amazing products. So basically what she talks about in this section is just how to create your brand, how to create your own brand and make it about you and the product. So we've talked about creating a brand in itself with who you are. We talk about when you post on your page, you usually have like 5 things that create who you are. You know, everything for us is Beachbody, health and fitness, maybe family, that sort of thing. So she asks us to think about our brand, who we are, and relate that to our customers. Our customers find they want us to have trust, they trust us and they want to create that trust with us. So it's important to create that excitement, build that excitement with them, and just tell them all about the program. You want to share it with them, you want to tell them how they'll benefit from it. And I think from previous customers, they're going to definitely want to learn more about it. They've already maybe have tried the 21-day fix and have received awesome results from it. So it's definitely a great thing, especially for previous customers and new customers who maybe have, love dance or are Zumba lovers, that sort of thing. So that's really all I had. It was kind of short, but her piece on the loyal, interested customer base was a few minutes long in the video. But I think that's a really good starting point, especially when you're getting ready to launch a new product, just to create and go back to that customer base that you have and really expand on, what this product can do for them when you're launching a new product.
So, I miss you, Caitlin, and I can't wait to see you next week. But that was awesome. I really enjoyed that call as well. So do mark that down and make sure you go back to listen to it. But up next, we have Dawn.
Hey everyone. All right, thank you, Jenna. I'm so excited that I won the raffle. That's so exciting. I know it's stuff I'm going to buy already. It's going to be at Summit. Get some fixate cookbooks and all that goody stuff. So my name is Dawn Bitzer, and I'm going to be touching base on educating your customers. It's one of the second principles that Kendra talked about. And I want us to kind of take a step back from when we first heard of these new launchings. We have Size coming out, we have Fixate Cookbook, and we have the Beachbody Performance line. So when you first, we've been hearing about these new programs for some time now. And so we should have a little bit of information about what each one is. We have just think about when you first started hearing about them, what kind of questions did you have? And those are the kind of questions that our future customers are going to have too. So we need to educate ourselves on those first off, but also think about what questions maybe that you had for your customers, and what were their answers for what kind of programs do they like. So when you had a customer saying, well, I really don't like to work out, but I like to dance, and hopefully we have some of those written down from our past customers and current customers about programs that they would like. Those are the kind of people that we want to bring this up to again, and look for other people that think about what a good market would be. So one of the things that Kindred also talked about was throwing out little breadcrumbs of information. So I started posting on Facebook, like size and what it is. Because when somebody's first hearing about size, they have no idea what that is. So explaining what, size is a little bit about. And I also wanted to give us some quick information about how we can access all the details for each of these new programs. And well, you can go into FAQ. I know there's a few new coaches on the call tonight, but the FAQ, if you log into your back office, you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the FAQ, you can put in the program's names, or you can also put in the FAQ number. So I'll give you that information right now. So the first one is size, and that FAQ number is 22361. And the launching date for that is July 20th. And so that FAQ number will give you all the information you need for the launching date and specific details information about how long the program is, how many minutes each workout is. And then fixed dates, the 21-day fixed cookbook, that FAQ number is 2888. And that launching date is July 14th, and that will also be available at the core at Summit. And then the third program, or the product that's being released, is Beachbody Performance Line, and that FAQ number is 2416, and the launching date for that is July 22nd. So I hope that you guys can look over those, get familiar with the product. There's some direct links that you can put in with your coach ID. So it's super helpful and useful to get yourself educated on each of the performance lines products coming out. And that's all I have for educating our customers.
Awesome. That was fabulous. Thank you very much. Next we have, I got my list here. Oh, it's Allison. Allison, you are next.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Thumbs up. Okay. Before I talk about my topic, I just want to say one really quick thing about Summit. I was only a coach for 3 months when I signed up to go to Summit last year, and it really gave me something to focus on. I took a leap. I didn't know if I was still going to be around, but it really just motivated me to keep going and seeing my team at Summit last year. I knew I wanted to be there. So I have a couple new coaches on this call, and I really hope next year you'll be there with me. But my topic is creating value. And creating value, I think, is kind of easy because it goes hand in hand with our mission statement of helping others. And you really need to know your customers and your clients' customers, their specific needs before you can talk to them about any programs that we have. So creating value, you need to just know their specific needs. And Kendra talks about with PIO, one of the great things with PIO was that it was good for those that have had injuries, bad knees. It was very low impact, which is kind of the same with size, that it is a low impact, but this program size is not made for everyone. You need to know what your customers want, because this is a very specific program. It is dancing, it's a cardio-based program, so it's not going to be someone who wants to bulk up or, get very defined, but someone who is into cardio, likes to dance, is a very private person, because one thing with size, I think a lot of people love to dance but are very afraid to dance. So one main thing that we can talk about is you can just break it down in the privacy of your own home and not be afraid. It burns a ton of calories and you have fun doing it. So it's a very specific program. So you really need to know who you're talking to and what their limitations are, what their goals are, and what their wants are. And that goes for any program that we have from Beachbody. And then as far as Fixate, creating value, I think that's really easy to do because I think a lot of our customers are 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, but anyone that is beginning an exercise program, you would hope, and our job as coaches is to encourage that this is a lifestyle and they need to incorporate healthy eating, and Fixate is just a great way to give us some really healthy, fun recipes that we've already seen. And the performance, what I quickly did a little bit of research about the performance aspect is, again, you still need to know your clients and your customers, but the performance, I kind of read that as far as value goes, it's for fitness enthusiasts, those who love extreme workouts, athletes, and even for beginners who are really ready to do whatever it's going to take to get results. So I hope that helps, but I really think creating value is what we need to do. Regardless of a product launch, it's just knowing your customers and being that kind of coach.
That's awesome. I love the part where you said you can just break it down at home, because it's so very true. No one likes to dance on camera like I guess I do. So, Kristen, it is your turn.
All right. Hey guys, everyone hear me? Good, good, good. Okay. Well, first I just want to say that I'm very excited to be on the call, and it's super exciting to be called a leader on this team, and all the excitement of Summit and everything. So I'm excited to talk with you guys today. And we all could see that Jenna did not fix the raffle drawing, but some on this call, Michelle, would say that you fixed this topic for me, because I'm talking about creating the group mentality. And if you know me at all, it didn't take long to figure out that I thrive on group energy. And truth be told, that's why I joined this team, why I joined with Beachbody, because I wanted that, and that was something that I missed. So that topic is very fitting to me. And I think that I feel like it's kind of a no-brainer, because we're all here. If you're on this call tonight, working this business and building a team, it's because you also thrive on that energy. You want to help people and you want to do things together. And we're social beings. We want to be a part of a community and, sharing the joy with each other. So I think that's really what Kendra talked about, and just going to positive peer pressure. So we can all go back to our inner child and wanting everything that everyone else had, right? And I think that this opportunity is awesome because we are sharing products, but more than that, we're sharing our life and we're sharing the benefits that we have. So when I look at you guys, when I was watching Caitlin way back in the day, I wasn't necessarily looking at a specific product or a thing that I wanted. But we want to live happy lives. We want to be fit. We want to be healthy. We want to be great examples for our families and our friends. And that's what we're putting out there. And those are the people that we're going to attract. So we want them to want what we have in regard to the lifestyle and the happiness and the fulfillment. And so that's where we share our positivity and spin that into the programs, because that's what gets us where we are. Doing these programs and using these products is what is getting us to the spot where we're happy and healthy and fit, and kind of exploiting that all over social media, right? And I'm just peeking at my notes. But so I think that kind of, that kind of says it. I'm kind of quick here, but we want people to want what we have in regard to that happiness, and we want people to share with their friends, and we can share the ways that we bring that together through how we are as a team and as a family, and the challenge groups and the group support, so that people aren't alone, not in their struggles and not in their successes, and just really with the different products that we have and the programs, to show them what we have to offer and how we can share in that success together. So I was searching for a couple quotes, and I'm going to share two real quick about this, just about the group mentality, and two things that stood out for me. One of them, lead by example. The best way to inspire those you care about to lead healthy lives is by leading one yourself. So right there, creating the group mentality and leading by your example, and just wanting people to join you. And then this one sticks out, again, not a shot because it's a little competitive in a sense, but be so good they can't ignore you. So share it and put it out there, and show everybody how amazing the products are, but how amazing the team is and the community is, and really build it up to be something that everybody wants to join. That's what I got.
That was awesome. Thank you very much. I love that, because I've actually had some coaches join just because of the fit family we are. So that's definitely awesome. So next up, we have Nina.
Hi, guys. I'm going to talk to you about, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. I'm going to talk to you guys about being first. Now, it's kind of human instinct to want to be first. So if you've ever been around kids before and you've asked them who wants to go first, they're all going to volunteer, even if they don't know what they're volunteering for. As I'm an elementary school teacher as well, and I know everybody, all the kids fight to be first in line. It doesn't matter where we're going, but they want to be first in line. So that kind of being first, that instinct comes at a young age, and then we carry it through to adulthood. When the new Magic Mike movie came out, how many people wanted to be first to go see that? You just want to be the first one to see it. You want to be the first one to do it because you want to start talking about it. And you don't want to be left behind when other people start talking about it. You don't want to be out of the loop. So we can really take advantage of that human instinct with marketing Beachbody's new products as well. I really think this is important with size, because we're marketing size as a very, very different workout than any others out on the market. Yes, we can say it's dance related. It could kind of be like Zumba, but the way Shanti's marketing it is it's the end of exercise. So think about all the people that don't like to work out. Wouldn't they want to be the first one that starts this new trend of size? And I think just kind of marketing it that they're going to be in the first test group, they need to get it, super early, so they know what everybody else is talking about. And you really have that opportunity to kind of market into that human instinct. People take pride in being the first to do things, the first to buy new products, and we need to let them know that there's these new products. So in addition to size, we have Fixate coming out. We have the new Beachbody Performance line. And I know when I used to go to the gym, everybody there would talk about supplements. And again, they wanted the latest and greatest, because this is a line that, or I guess kind of a niche that continues to develop. And there's always new products coming out with it. So people want to be talking about, or people want to be using what everybody else is talking about. So the new product line is another one that let people know it's coming out. Let people know how great it is, because people want to be the first, so they, again, aren't left in the dark when everybody else is using it. So I think we just really need to take advantage of that human instinct and know that everybody wants to be the first, and get it out there before the other coaches do, before everyone else does, so your customers and your friends can be the first ones doing all of this.
That's awesome. I never actually looked at it that way. That's why I'm not a school teacher, I guess. Sarah, it is your turn.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, wonderful. I just want to thank you all for being on the call tonight. I know I'm over here yawning. It's past my bedtime. I'm very sorry. But it's so important to stay engaged, and I really respect each one of you who are on here. So my law is the law of scarcity. When I heard this, the very first time, what popped into my head was the panic that came with the 21-day fix release, and how I had clients who were waiting weeks for this program. I had clients who gave up and canceled their program. And then I had clients who also, thankfully, Beachbody allowed us to sign people on as coaches just so that they could get their products quicker. And what I learned from that was making sure that when each of the product releases that we have, that people understand that this is a possibility. This has happened in the past. It's a possibility of happening again in the future. And especially with these big programs like of Shaun T's and such like that. T25, when we were at Summit, they had to bring in a whole new shipment of T25 just for us coaches because we cleared through the whole thing. And so you just need to make sure that that your customers know that it's not guaranteed that that program is going to be available for them. So if they want to be one of the first ones to have this program, they're going to have to jump on it and make sure that they get their orders in sooner than later instead of waiting around. When you do this, it creates a sense of urgency, and it shows them that the Beachbody products are amazing and everyone wants them, and that they need to make sure that they don't sit around and I always say don't sit around and twiddle your thumbs on deciding whether or not you want this. Just take the leap of faith, go ahead and get it. That way you're not beating yourself in the butt later on, wishing that you had done it instead of being on the waiting list for 6 or so weeks. So mine was pretty quick. That's about all I have. Just make sure that they understand that the urgency to go ahead and get this program, because it's going to fly off the shelves, that's for sure. And Beachbody's not going to be able to predict how many people are going to be interested in this. I mean, I assume they're going to be better off than the last. I would hope that we never have a 21-day fix incident again, but you never know. I mean, you can't predict it. So yeah, that's all I got.
Well, thank you. So our last speaker is unable to make it. So the last law is connection and buzz. And it's kind of already in what I'm talking about. So as I'm going through everything, I will obviously go back to that one as well. So the best thing is that these programs, everything that's released, is we have world-class trainers. Everybody knows who Shaun T is, they know who Autumn is, they know who Tony is. So make sure that you're sharing with people the trainers that are coming out with these programs, because they're going to say, oh, isn't that the guy that did Insanity or T25, since they're the most known products. And make sure that when you're posting them separately. Like instead of sharing a photo with the performance line, the cookbook, and size all in one, and then you spieling off what every single thing is, share them separately. And then whenever you share them, share little snippets of what they are. Like size is a 4-week program, or the cookbook has 101 recipes. That way people are seeing just little things, and they're going to say, oh, well, what's she going to say about this next time? Or what's she going to do? What's she going to post about next? So just giving them small snippets of information is what's going to get them interested, get them excited. So a thing I've been doing is I'm just dancing and I'm sharing a video, and it's getting people really excited because they know that this is going to be a dance program. They want to learn dance. So by getting people excited for that is what's going to help you along the way. Now, this is probably the best program that I have ever promoted besides the 21-day fix, but promoting is obviously a big part of the business. We promote 21-day fix all the time, so we should be promoting something else that's going to help us succeed even more. A big thing that she just kept saying is build a list. And she said it, I don't know, 50 times within the call, but by having something written down, or however you do it, on your phone somewhere, that's going to show you that, okay, you're going to be at Summit. Let's say they release it, because I'm sure they will. And you're there and you're just scrolling through your messages because you don't have any idea or remember who wanted this program. And you want to make sure that you tell them that it came out early. But if you had that list, you'd already know, and you'd have the list right there to follow up with those people. So by making that list is what's going to help you. Make sure that you're sharing it on social media. Every single thing you use, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube, whatever. Sharing this stuff so people can see it in different elements. Some people might be interested through Instagram. They might be more interested on Facebook, whichever. But make sure that you're sharing it so you are creating that buzz on every platform. You're not just sharing it on Facebook and then your Instagram has nothing about what's releasing. Creating a test group for any program, as Nina said, being the first to do it is what's going to help people. Creating a test group, I think there was something else we called it besides a test group. I don't know, exclusive group or something cool if you think of a cool name, but be creative with it. Like if you have some awesome idea in your head, share it. Who cares if nobody likes it? Who cares if 5 people like it? But by being creative, you know that post was good, let it go, because I've done that before. So just be creative with what you post. Ask questions. I ask a lot of questions on my Facebook. If people know who Shanti is, if they've done a Shanti program, if they have any ideas to make for dinner every night. Just random questions that people are going to want to answer. And you'll find these people that have never, if not answered your messages or talked to you before, are going to be commenting on this because they're like, oh, but she asked a question, so I'm going to answer that. So ask questions and share videos. On the Size Facebook group, the like page, they share videos all the time. Ones of Shanti teaching people to dance. Share them. Make your own. Making your own's better, I think, because they're seeing you do it. And then find out who's interested and put them on your list. Everybody that usually likes my videos, I will follow up with later on and just ask them if this is something they're interested in. So by private messaging them, just making that personal connection with them, so when it does release, you're not just randomly saying, hey, I saw you liked my size video, do you want it? Because that's not really building that relationship with them. Creating your own videos is the best, because if you have on demand, you already have that size preview on there. Also, if you join, I think Healthy4Life's having a preview, do the preview, but set your phone up and videotape yourself doing it, because then you can share that on anything, cut it, make it 15 seconds or whatever, and then people can see it. Also by maybe breaking the moves down. And there's this app Jenna and Nikki told me about. It's called Video Shop. It's like $1 or something. But if you go on there, you can make a video and you can actually speak. And so if you're like wanting to step the moves out to show somebody, okay, this is how this is going to go. They're actually going to show you how to do this. You can say, okay, keep stepping left and right or whatever. It's just a pretty cool, unique, different thing that you could try as well. Sharing about your test group is what's going to help people also get interested in building that list. Free giveaways is awesome, especially if you want, say, the next 10 people that join me for my test group will be in a drawing for size or be in a drawing for a cookbook. There's a few of us that are doing the cookbook drawing just because everybody needs recipes. I mean, I don't know how many messages you guys get of recipes that people need, but I get them all the time, and I'm just very simple, so I don't really have a lot. So you also don't want to make sure that the day it's released, you post about it. It's the first thing you post. So you haven't talked about it for a month or two, and then all of a sudden you post, hey, size came out today. Does anybody like to dance? And people are going to be like, this chick has yet to talk about this. And that's what it's going to be like. They're going to be waiting, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, because they haven't seen it enough. They don't know what it's about. You haven't shared about it. So if you're sharing about it now, or if you've shared about it in the past, whether it's the cookbook or the performance line or whatever, they're seeing that. So you want to make sure that you're getting your customers ready now, whether it be sending them your Team Beachbody website. So whenever it releases, they're already signed up. They just have to go in and order it or whatever. And then plant your seeds, even if they do not purchase now. We all know how important inviting is, even if it's for whatever. But by just planting those seeds, and then they're waiting to see your results, or they're waiting to see who else out of their friends joins, that's still going to plant that seed so they know about the program. Build your list and make sure, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but whenever a program releases, it's only through a coach, I think for the first, is it 1 or 2 weeks? I think it's 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks. 2 weeks, okay. So for the first 2 weeks of that program releasing, they can only purchase it through a coach. So they can say, well, I found it on Amazon or whatever. It's not true. They can only get it through you for the first 2 weeks. And then if they decide to get the challenge pack, you'll have that residual Shakeology for the next month as well. So, and that's also going to be a potential coach and someone that's going to help build your team as well. So I loved this part of the call. So the call to action is pretty awesome, but the thing she said before the call to action is great. And I actually did a call with my team about the same exact topic. So just remember that this is your business. You are in control of absolutely everything that has to do with your business. I can't control your customers or your coaches. It's you. That's it. You're your own brand. So whatever you are, be you. Don't try to be fake or be like somebody else. People know me for, I like going to the beach. I like doing my makeup, that kind of thing. That's kind of my brand. So just be you and be your brand. Get out of your comfort zone. A lot of people don't like to make videos, and a lot of people don't like to dance on videos, but neither did I. And you know what, it kind of shows people that, okay, she's doing different things. What is she doing? What's this size or whatever? So just get out of your comfort zone and fail forward. That's huge. You know, we all set goals. We don't reach our goals, but we don't give up. So by failing forward, and I love the Go for No challenge this month. It's perfect for it. It's great. So, and just believe in yourself. A lot of people don't believe that they can do this, or they're here for 2 months and they say, well, I've gotten nowhere, so I'm just going to give up. But if you get up in the morning and you're doing those positive affirmations where you're like, I'm in this business because I know I need to do this. This is where I'm supposed to be. I am worth it. I am able to do this. You're going to be able to do this and believe in yourself. So, okay. So if you have a piece of paper, this is called mindstorming. At the top of your paper, write, how can I? At the top, and number it from 1 to 20. Okay, and what you're going to do after the how can I is post one goal that you would like to achieve this month. Just one. I know we make multiples, but just one. Pick one. It can be earn this amount by this day. No, Chelsea, you don't. Achieve Success Club by this date, or advance in rank, or something like that that you would like to achieve this month. And then in that 1 through 20, you're going to write down ideas on how you can promote these products. So that's a good thing to think outside the box, get out of your comfort zone, and just write down some cool ideas. And make sure that you go back and listen to Kendra's call as well. But that's all I have.
Thanks, Em, and thanks to all our speakers tonight. You guys did awesome. It was a lot of information, so again, I absolutely recommend you guys going back and listening to this call again. But the 1 through 20 thing, I want you guys to sit at your computer or your desk or your bed, or I'm trying to see where everyone is, wherever you're sitting right now. As soon as this call is over, I want you to sit there in that moment and write 20 things. And it's going to be hard because the first 1 to 10 are going to be relatively easy, but the next 10 to 20 are going to be hard. But the cool thing is you're going to tap into a part of your mind that you don't typically use because you're trying to find an answer to how you're going to promote this after the basic obvious ways. And you're going to come up with some ideas that are going to surprise you. And you know what? That's what's going to make you successful. This is called mindstorming. It is a part of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich method, which if you haven't read that book, you should. I just recently listened to it on YouTube. And it will help you come up with ways to help more people. So go through it after this call and don't get up and walk away until you have 20 ideas. And I'm telling you, you will look at some of those and be like, where did that come from? Because I would never do that, but you will, because you want to be successful in this business, and that's what it will take to do it. So I just wanted to thank you guys for being on the call tonight. I wanted to say something real quick. I know I told Emily I was going to let her wrap up, but I just don't know how to shut my mouth. So I just wanted, my husband said true that. Gosh, he's lucky, isn't he? I wanted to just say today, a lot of you know that I attended a funeral for a fallen police officer with my husband, and I got to experience firsthand what a police funeral is like. And I just wanted to talk to you guys for a second about the family that they are. Regardless of if they get along with each other or not, they might be dysfunctional at times, but they were a family. And I saw that today in the most purest form, and it was beautiful to watch, and it was something that reminded me so much of how grateful I am for you guys, because we are the same thing in so many ways. We have that tight-knit family dynamic, and our goal is to help change people, and we keep putting that in the forefront. And it's just a very good thing to know that if I need something, whether it be Beachbody related or not, that any one of the people on this call, I could shoot a message to and be like, hey, I just need to talk. And you guys would be there in a second, because we're so much more than just people that sell Beachbody products. And I'm grateful that this team is set up that way. And I'm really grateful for each and every single one of you on this call and on this team in general. And I just want to thank you guys for being who you are. And I've said this before, but being who you are, doing what you do, and doing it again tomorrow. You guys are great coaches. You have a lot of lives to go change, so I'm not going to keep you much longer. And I wanted to end on Kristen's quote. I want you guys to be so good that they can't ignore you. And have a great night, guys.